Exploring Alabama Jr. and I are on our own. It's actually a late afternoon float. It's interesting. I've never had any issues anywhere in Georgia putting in a kayak, floating, and not many in Alabama ever really, but we left our kayaks on the bank on some private property we have permission to get in on, and about 4 guys were floating by. Took one of my muck boots. I know they did. They threw a bunch of cans in the water, and they took my goggles off the front of my kayak thing, and then we pulled up. They got back in their kayaks and anyway, so I'm not real thrilled about the way things are starting out, but I don't know. I hate to bash Alabama, but man, I have been thinking robbed at my house so many times. I don't know if you call it robbed when somebody goes there at night or when you're at home. I guess it is robbed, isn't it? Never anywhere else in the world. So that's the only negative thing I got to say right now. So we're gonna stop at every spot we can and get out and look. This is the lowest the water has been all year. And we're down to just afternoon thunderstorms. Get in the water and play. I'm hoping my boot is floating down the creek or something, but I don't know. So let's go. We pulled over. We're gonna do a little arrowhead searching along the way. It's clouding up. I don't think it's going to rain, but if it does rain, take your glasses off. Then there'll be water on us. I don't see anything obvious up here. I've done pretty extensive searching down in here before. I'm sure a lot of other people have too. There's a piece of a turtle shell right there. See that flat thing, son?
Yeah. Same thing, guy, turtle.
Well, sometimes land turtles will try to cross. They look like bottom plates. I don't know if it was side or top. All right, back to the water. I don't see anything to harvest right here. Our first river treasure. We're getting started. I got it pulled up a little bit. You hold my camera, son? I'm gonna snatch it. You floating away?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if that's the way out. It's what's left of a wagon. We'll try to strap it and harvest. Pretty cool, isn't it? Another look. We stopped. There is a end of one right there. Man. You can't go far up in here. It's kind of swampy. Like real swampy. And mosquito E. I don't know, we might be able to go a little bit further. It's cool when they wash out of the banks and stuff, because then you know you're getting them fresh. Okay, we're gonna check in here. He got out of his yak and he's with me now, so we're gonna find something. It's a pretty clean creek, other than
Nasty.
What? Yeah, that's pretty nasty. We're not gonna go play up there. Ow, that mosquito is.
There's one of those spiders.
Oh my goodness, yeah, that's one of those crab spiders. We need it moved.
Nasty.
Yeah, I'm getting mosquito struck like that AC/DC song. There's another crab spider. I'm gonna move it because I need to go in here and see if any pottery is washed out of the bank. Amazing how much darker it is just in the under the canopy of the foliage. All right, we're gonna look right around here, then we'll get back in the water, son.
Yeah.
He's ready to keep rolling. He likes getting out and looking too, though. That's pretty bad, isn't it? Okay, nothing. Back to the boat. He just noticed this. Look, this beaver has made a bedpost to put his bubble gum on. That's what they do. They chew gum. That's where it goes. I just realized this is open, and my dry box was open. I never open this because it's a pain in the tail to get this cover back on. That ain't cool at all. Oh well, okay, I'm done whining again. Let's go. It's starting to rain a little bit, but we got some pretty good sunshine. It's kind of been spitting rain off and on all day today. All right, moving on along.
Oh, and the truck, you know where around the wheel?
Uh-huh.
You know, you have the wheels, the tires, and then above it, the whole around it.
Right.
They have those little holes looking things. The
Yeah. I'm hoping there's I'm gonna talk about it again. I'm hoping there's cameras where we left our trucks. It's a paid put in and takeout spot, but when they're closed, the ramp's still available to use. But I remember what the trucks were. We are gonna find out as we float along, sing a song of happiness. We'll find another good spot to get out in a minute. This isn't the main spot where we wanted to look. We'll be down at it's also shallow. It's really nice. So far we haven't had to get out and pull or push. I mean, it's just, it's inches deep. Look, that's the bottom. What are you doing?
I'm getting around these bushes.
Oh yeah, you better make a wing turn. Uh-oh.
Here, you go ahead.
Oh, you got a spider? I don't know. I think it was that fly thing that just flew off of you. I got stuck back there. He's going into fly mode. Oh, I'm stuck again. I forgot to holler at the Rune to see if he wanted to come to town and get in with us, and here I am out here with EA Jr. Everybody else has prior commitments. It seems like the older they get. So far, the only trash we have seen is from the 4 or 5 guys in front of us, and they're throwing out truly drinks. I don't know what they are. They're pink though.
Pink?
Yeah.
I thought they were gray.
Well, the can was kind of had a pink. I don't know. I don't want to get nobody in trouble. Man, that ain't right. I I'm still whining about it. Get over it, dude. Hey, stop fussing at me. Fucking spiders in your boat. While I flip over. I said while I flip over. That's your what? It might have been a falcon. If it was small and looked like a jet, it was a falcon.
Yes.
If it was bigger and a little clumsy, it's a hawk. So far, nothing in the water, but we haven't got out really to get serious about the search.
Sorry.
Nice afternoon. He's crashing me again. He thinks it's like bumper boats. What?
I was reading that. It says North Sea distress. You sign?
What does it say?
It says North Sea distress.
Yeah, I forgot what those mean. Let's turn the camera off. What are you doing?
I'm gonna hit a rock.
Yeah, you're gonna hit a rock because you're being so ugly to me. You almost had to put it in 4-boat drive. Be actually 4-paddle drive. 2-paddle drive. Uh-huh. Who's even now? Let's get out on this island.
Okay.
Right there. We're gonna get around right here and do some shopping. You gonna take them off? Yeah, you might not need them. Sometimes it helps though with the glare. It kind of helps knock the, helps kind of outline the rocks a little better. We'll walk back up through the island itself. We're high enough?
Oh, they are.
That's okay. If they fill up with water, we'll dry them out. Neoprene makes me feel fine. I got this one bug, this itty bitty gnat. Gnat is short for nasty, isn't it, Paul? Oh yeah, that's been beaver whittled, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
For certain. Now let's see if we can find some American Civil War relics. We are looking for relics. I can't see the screen on this camera when I have my glasses on. More of their trash.
They landed it when they threw it.
Yeah. All right, nothing. Next island. Because I couldn't get in. What you gonna do? What are you doing? You mad at my skills?
I'm okay with this. This is fun.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What about spiders over there?
I'll just get myself back.
We got in and the current was a hairball swift back there. And it was blah blah blah. Now we're rolling again. I got water on your face. I think they're gonna leave. There's some little fishing birds up there. Look at them. Getting minnows. We're getting close to the end, so we're just kind of floating. We went faster than we thought. See how quiet we can make it.
I'm just on turtle bubble.
Nothing feels better than this. Nothing feels. That's his jam.
I just saved a gnat.
You saved a gnat?
Yes, it was stuck in my armpit. And I let it crawl on my finger and lifted up, it flew away.
That's so humane. People who don't eat gnats would really be proud of you. I'm doing a slowpoke. Slowpoke.
See that?
That fish jumping?
Yeah.
A slow float, because I want to see if there's any bottles that have just been thrown out. It's getting so dark. I'm seriously stuck now. Ha! I'm unseriously stuck. That might not have been really stuck after all. What was it? Little minnows will jump out if a big fish is chasing it. They'll start going to fight or flight mode. Since they don't have any arms, it's flight mode because they got little tiny wings. You gotta teach them. Can y'all see the bottom at all? All we need is a bottle. Kind of started bottle hunting with a new friend I've known for a while, but I did not know he had an interest. He has an interest. And I told him I can't stand bottles. And I don't waste my time looking for them. Then I took him to a couple of my favorite bottle spots and we loaded up. That's not important right now. Did you just throw up in your mouth? Hang on, son. He's waving me to come on. And I'm in the middle of part of the station. We're looking for bottles over here. I'm trying to rush it. This is a definite spider zone. I'm gonna get back to the bank. I mean to the spot. I finally saw a bottle and I floated past it with such incredible dash-like speed. I can't see it anymore. I gotta turn this beast around and do it again. I gotta pretend like I'm really just floating right now, like this is my first time. There it is. I think. That is an old Pepsi Cola bottle. It's nice. It's not amber. That's mold and mutilation. It's all stopped up, a little shot of constipation. So we're gonna clean it out. That's nice, isn't it? Yeah, I'll keep it. Let me get back on my beast.
Air conditioning box.
You found an air conditioner?
Like
Oh, the case cover? Up on the bank again, next to the road. So, in the wintertime, it's easy bottle slinging. So this is where they have to be. I say chicken, you say salad. Salad. He obviously doesn't know how to play this game.
I said chicken.
Okay, I think I see a bottle. Well, there is a hubcap if you want to play that game. I don't either. I ain't feeling it. That bottle's just an old... Oh, there's one right there. Oh, that's a rock. Let's move along. I thought that was a massive snapping turtle, but it is not. Can't believe just going through there stirred up so much of a mess. Nothing feels better than this. I tell you, you know, hey, if you're a good singer, I've told you this before. Sing on one of your YouTube videos and see if it gets demonetized because it thinks it's the real thing. I think I just saw Nemo. Click on my Nemo. Snacks. We're only 2.5 hours from the house. You can eat tomorrow, boy. There's gotta be a bottle in here. I'm just kidding. The precious little one will partake of the food. When I get ready to put it in his face. That's not a bottle. Can y'all see the bottom at all? I can barely too. Should have brought my magnet. I got a new one in the mail from a pretty aggressive peddler in China. I say that because they are peddling their magnets and want me to show them. And they were aggressive. Like they said, hey, you want to... The way it kind of works, anybody who has a channel gets contacted by people with all this stuff they advertise all the time. They say, hey, first of all, they might offer to pay you couple $100, or unless you're a monstrous channel like a Demolition Ranch or something, then that's where he gets all his money, because he's such a danger to society that he gets demonetized. And I'm kidding, I think he's thinking awesome. But you know, they send magnets and flashlights, and sometimes they offer to pay you, or they say, what do you want? And I just say, send it on, I'll do it. You know, if it's cool, but if I think it's a pile of junk, I'm not gonna share it with people. Because people are people, so anyway, they offered this, and it's always a lady's name in English, an American name, that is. And I said, sure, send it on. And they wrote back, okay, it's been sent to the address you provided. Here's your tracking number. Please verify No, then it said something about the address or something. Check and make sure it's all okay. So yeah, it was all fine. So I didn't respond. And they wrote back kind of in a aggressively, why aren't you responding to my messages or my emails? I know it's hard to explain when you're not there visiting the situation. That was a spider web I had to dodge. So I wrote back, you didn't ask me a question. There were no questions in there. Plus it had already been shipped with a tracking number, so what was I gonna do? How would I have changed the address? Anyway, unless it is an in-house scan thing and it's sitting there with the wrong address and you can't slip it. That's really not important right now. Yes, my child.
Look,
Oh, you got a dragonfly?
a damselfly.
Damselfly. They both start with D. So they're from the same D family. I can't believe there are no bobtails in here. There are spiders though. I gotta get closer to the bank in case you really want to see them. You know what I ought to do? I ought to figure out how to mount you under the kayak. And we go kayaking while you're underwater the whole time. Then you won't have to listen to the words that come rolling out of my face, the hole under my nose. You know what I'm hoping to find? A Civil War carbine. Alright, I don't see anything. Let's keep rolling. I just asked him, has he found anything or seen anything? He said, I'm not even looking. There's a carp nose deep in the mud back there, churning. See, you can see out here, but the only problem is that's about probably 10 feet of silt. I thought I saw a large bobtail, but I don't. We gotta get out of this stuff. We're getting more sunshine. Okay, I just saw a bottle I need to turn around for. So let's do it again. Alright, my precious little one. I just saw a bottle. I gotta go back in, put my eyeballs on it. I suppose when you don't find it, you go back. It's just not yours. Cool. That'll be a bottom here. Yeah, I'm rolling a little bit. I'm just looking for oldies on the bottom. I see a golf ball. I see 2 golf balls. I see 3 golf balls. I see 4 golf balls. I don't have my grabbers. But now we know, don't we? I think we're done. 1 Pepsi. And that's it. What's wrong with my Thanks for watching my videos. I'm in a spot where I found a couple. I'm not getting out and digging and all this. There's a lot of trash right here, but here's one. I don't think it's old at all, and I can't read it. So we'll harvest and then try to read it. I'm about to make a mistake. That's my paddle. And I can't get my hand back on. I don't see any other bottles down here though. Let's keep moving. Okay, he could read the bottom. It says Pinnock and Ford Limited Inc. Well, that's a pretty cool looking bottle. Pretty clean. So we have harvested. I guess we're done now. He's in sleeping zone.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching my videos. This is where you try to make the absolute best thumbnail you can. How's that for a thumbnail? Is that okay? Can you see his head through there? I'm searching for it. Hold on. That's a good thumbnail. Or that. They're right there. Thanks for watching my videos. Son, it takes time and patience to be a professional. Yes, Daddy. Thanks for watching.